What is going on, everybody? Sacred Eagle here, and today we're going to tackle Week 6 picks. You're going to see another video, Eagles related, later tonight. I think you all can imagine what that is. It's the injury report, but that's coming out later tonight. Today, right now, we're going to focus on the Week 6 picks, starting off with Chicago at Baltimore. And, I mean, Baltimore's got to get started. They got to get consistent. I'm going to go with Baltimore. Hopefully this is a way to get together as a team, especially in that very, very, very weak NFC North. Green Bay heads to Minnesota for an NFC North showdown that could have very good. One, it's going to be very good. I hope. And two, this could really have a big impact on the playoff run. Minnesota can stay in it, along with Detroit with the win over Green Bay, while Green Bay can start to take away their division with the win. I'm going to go Green Bay. You saw how the bad man that Aaron Rodgers is managed to pull off a shocker in Dallas last week. Why can't he do it in Minnesota? Minnesota, they're a little bit off. Offensively, they're doing really well, but they just haven't been able to win games. Green Bay, with all the injuries that's happened on their offensive line, they've managed to pull through. They found a stud in Aaron Jones, who's on my fantasy team. You killed it last week, and I'm proud of that. I'm going to go Green Bay. An 0-5 San Francisco team, led by Kyle Shanahan, is going up against his former team, along with Pierre Garçon, versus the Washington Redskins. Now, this game, it's a little bit interesting to me. I got Washington realistically winning this game, but I do not count out a chance, an opportunity for Kyle Shanahan to redeem himself after the bad start that he's had after what he did in Atlanta and his time in Washington. Kyle Shanahan knows Washington pretty dang well, so maybe, just maybe, he can find a way this week to review that tape and get something going and make San Francisco a team that has finally won a game. But in all honesty, Washington's probably going to win this game. That offense has been clicking ever since week 2. After that week 1 dismantling of the Eagles loss they had, they've managed to get back on track. They almost beat the Chiefs like the Eagles did. They were one of the closest teams. Eagles and Redskins were the closest to beating the Chiefs compared to any other team. So that's saying something. But Kirk Cousins, that offense is going to be really strong. Meanwhile, that defense took a lot of injuries, especially to that secondary against Kansas City back in week 4. So we'll see how Washington fares. I think Washington can win this game, but I'm not counting out an upset at all. Detroit heads to New Orleans, and if Detroit wants to win their division, they're going to need this win, and I got them winning this game. They cannot sleep on Drew Brees and Snead and all the guys they got there in New Orleans, because New Orleans can put up points like they always do as long as Drew Brees is at quarterback. So they want to keep up with Green Bay. They got to get this win. Minnesota at Atlanta. This is a very interesting and very strange game to say. Dolphins and Falcons. But Falcons, they've been off to a pretty decent start. They kind of got away with one, in my opinion, against Detroit, but now they're playing Miami weeks later, and Miami has not been that great of a team as of late, so I'm going to go with Atlanta, even without Julio Jones. An 0-5 Cleveland Browns team plays the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson should have like 10 touchdowns in this game if he scored 10 against Alex Smith and the Chiefs last week. But yeah, Cleveland, they're going to go 0-6. Get over it. You got, Hogan playing as your starting QB? Like, come on. New England at New York Jets. This is a game for first place. Buffalo is on their bye, so they have nothing to do but to sit and watch at 3-2 as their two other 3-2 team rivals battle for first place. And I have an upset. I got the Jets winning this game. No one ask questions. I just have the Jets winning this game. Tampa Bay and Arizona. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. They need to get back on track. They need to keep rolling if they want to make some noise in that South against Atlanta, because after that very, very close to a win-loss against the Patriots, they need to get back on track somehow. LA Rams playing at Jacksonville. I got LA Rams pulling out a very, very close and high-scoring game, if anything. You know, I think Jacksonville is improving. I don't think that they're one of the top teams, but I think they're definitely up and coming. All of a sudden, this team can look really good, can look really bad. If the pattern keeps going correctly, this game might be really bad for them. But hey, if they stay consistent, if they keep doing what they've been doing on defense like they did against the Steelers last week, they can make some noise in that South, a very weak and AFC South as well. LA Cardinals, what am I on? LA Chargers at Oakland. Now, this is an AFC West showdown without Derek Carr. At least I think he might be able to play, but I don't really expect him to play. I got the Chargers taking this game. It's time for them to start getting on a roll. You know, they need to start winning the games. Pittsburgh at Kansas City. Kansas City will win that game. NYG Giants 0-5, moving on to 0-6 as they play Denver in Denver. Come on, man, they're gonna lose. They're gonna get destroyed. They lost Brandon Marshall. Hope Odell Beckham gets better soon, and I hope he doesn't come back to NYG because he does not deserve to be in the Giants organization after what they put him through this entire season so far. It's not been good, and he hasn't even gotten. He's still on a rookie deal. You gotta get him to a bigger deal than that. Come on, man. Indianapolis at Tennessee. I got Indy pulling off a game there because Tennessee doesn't look too great. And the teams on their bye are Buffalo, Cincinnati, Dallas, and Seattle. I dropped something. But hey, subscribe if you're new. Comment, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you all tomorrow night with my Eagles and Carolina Panthers aftermath breakdown video, whatever you want to call it, reaction, whatever the hell. Fly Eagles fly, let's take this division back. See you guys later.